Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Welcome back everyone to another Bitcoin update. So finally, after weeks, we have finally had a reaction within this range in which we are in. We were either looking for a larger fourth wave bounce and then a fifth wave to the downside. So let me just redraw that. Otherwise, our other one would be this white scenario, which is exactly what happened, was a break above these swing highs in the 72,000. So we were either tracking in that range, a range movement where we get a rejection and one more fifth wave to the downside, or this is just a larger degree, A, B, C, and then we could be in this third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave up, all in that C wave. As of right now, this fourth wave and the orange wave technically can go all the way up to where this white wave, A wave, can go, just because all this could be considered a 1, 2, 3 wave move up, and all that could be a ABC in a fourth wave correction, and we could still head lower. But after the more and more we kind of start to go up and more that we start to hold support, once we finish this A wave, then we can add a B wave support. And the more likely that we are holding that B wave support is just the more likely that this orange fourth wave or fifth wave to the downside is not playing out, and it is that larger degree A, B, C in the white wave, in which we have been talking about in some of our longer time frame videos. If you haven't seen those out, check out some of those as well. Now, right now, what we are tracking is all this could be A, B, 1, 2, and then we could be in this third wave right now. I added a fourth wave support, so if we hold support, we can get one more high in this third wave, but it is totally possible if we break below this support that all of this could just be the third wave, and then this fourth wave support is going for, or this fourth wave support is starting out before we get that one more high in that fifth wave. But as long as we're holding support, then I can obviously leave it open that we will be going for another high in that third wave. If we break below this support zone, then I will have another support zone for this fourth wave added as well, in a break of this structure, just because, I mean, it really only is a 1, 2, 3 wave move up, so obviously it still keeps the door open that we could always break below. But what we are seeing right now is definitely a very nice look, a break above the swing highs, and this local high on the 8th at the 72,000 level in which we were talking for. But if we break below support and then that larger fourth wave support, and once we kind of break below this wave 2, then it becomes more and more probable that this orange wave 4 played out and we are just getting a fifth wave to the downside and one more low. We can get rid of this orange scenario once we have a fully complete A wave. We can add support for a larger B wave, and if we hold support and bounce off it, then we can finally get rid of that orange fourth wave as well. But until we don't see anything happen with that, then we have to keep it on the chart as a possible scenario, because it can always play out as well. Now, our support zone for this fourth wave, micro fourth wave, would be between 69,900 to 72,449. If we get a wick below, and as long as we can get back above it, then that is totally okay as well. We just do not want to see a decisive break below. Now, in terms of what is being played out, we are likely tracking this white A wave. Like we were saying, a 1, 2 setup, third wave to the upside. We will kind of have to wait and see. Maybe over the next couple of hours we can go sideways, and then we can bounce off of support and possibly go for another high. But once we break below this support, then it could just be that this third wave did already top out. But it would definitely be nice to see one more high, just because it would make more sense for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up like that as well. And as long as we are holding support, we can obviously keep that door open. Then once we get that one more high, we can look for a rejection at some point where we could start that ABC to the downside for that fourth wave, and then start that final fifth wave move up, where we can possibly target that 75 to 80,000 range. Now, what I want to do is I will be adding a resistance zone, just because we're holding support and it's starting to seem more and more likely that this white A wave scenario is indeed being played out. So we'll kind of have to keep track of it. In the next video, I will add a resistance zone for this as well. Just going to let the market play out and hold support. If we get that one more high, then we could definitely add that resistance zone for this final A wave, where we can possibly look for possible targets of where we could get rejected from, or at least a range of where we could possibly get rejected from. Now, other than that, there isn't really too much else to say other than we've had this move up. So far, it is a 3-wave move up. We could possibly hold support and get one more move up on that 3rd wave, and then we can look for 4th wave support, and then a final 5th wave to the upside for the A wave. And as long as we are holding these swing lows and support, then we can keep this orange scenario as the less probable scenario and keep tracking on for higher prices. It would be nice to see if we can get this A wave all finished up within the next, maybe even this week or the next trading week as well. And then that B wave, in which we would be looking for afterwards, could bleed into late March, possibly, maybe even into a little bit of April, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. And then we could possibly, and then for that final C wave, so if what we've been tracking is obviously for the white scenario, A wave up, B wave down, and the C wave up, and then heading for another low, assuming we get rejected in that resistance. It'd be nice to finish this A wave within this, either this week or sometime next week, or at least sometime in mid-March. Maybe it may extend a bit into the end of March, just because 4th waves, they can be dragged out sometimes and sideways before we get conviction or confirmation from the market that we are going for that 5th wave. And then it would be nice to see that B wave form in the end of March or within over the couple of weeks of April, but obviously none of it is guaranteed. And then at least maybe mid to late April to about May or June, where we could start that C wave to the upside. That's just all speculation. What I'm saying right now, obviously none of it is guaranteed. We could even finish this A wave by within the next couple of hours. Obviously that's also not guaranteed. I'm just kind of giving out scenarios and a possible time frame in which this could play out, but obviously this could all play out, always change at any time. I mean, what if this is just all a 3-wave move up and we break support, and we break below the swing low and we go for one more low, and we are indeed in that orange 5th wave to the downside? I mean, that's always something you have to be prepared for. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.